That should be a proactive red flag flare going up. And I still believe the Indiana Fever is where CaitlinClark should be. A Midwest team like Indiana, Indianapolis, that city, that's where she should be.
Come on, Steph. What are you doing? But Steph isn't wrong about one thing. This group is tough. This team has had so many reasons to quit this year. Caitlin goes down for weeks. Time to quit. Boo coach. You all stuck together when you booed your coach.
Now another old story has emerged as well, and that is CaitlinClark's treatment across the WNBA. And, you know, whether it rises to the stat.
And I've got a real problem with the lack of fire around this team the other night, and that's on the coach.
A coach that wasn't on the same page with her. So we were destroying her. Fast forward.
Caitlin wanted the whole crowd.
She wants CaitlinClark to be Paige Beckers. It's very clear she wants Caitlin to be Paige.
It's like she wants CaitlinClark to be Paige Buckers. Fine, go trade me for Paige. I started the fourth quarter and quickly had 2 or 3 turnovers in a row. She literally skipped an easy layup because her coach's voice was in her head.
Daphne White is just a WNBA coach coaching a bunch of random WNBA players. If they were the Toledo Blue Hens, not the Indiana Fever that we care about because of resentments, when really, if we took our resentments away, bottled them up, pushed them to the side, and looked at it.
If you love seeing the fire on the court, type CC22 in the comments, hit the like button, share it, and subscribe, because this drama is nowhere near over.
CaitlinClark.
The booer, look, she was walking around. Look. Hey, Caitlin is a pure menace, dog.
You all stayed together when you were booing your coach. I've never seen that during a game before because of the timeout.
Status of needing to be addressed by the government. There was a Wall Street Journal piece that I would have ignored, but I had some people reach out to me, and I had this comment in particular.
I've never seen that before in a game, and that's on the coach. A coach not in sync with.
Steph yanked me, and she was like, this is like a learning moment.
But she passed up an open layup for her team because she had her coach in the back of her head.
Steph pulled me out and told me, this is a learning moment. Caitlin wanted the entire crowd to hear her feelings toward her star.
Daphne White's doing a phenomenal job in their eyes. Now, in our eyes, it's like, man, when Caitlin comes back, or like we're still resentful at her for rug pulling us and robbing.
Her coach. You all stood together when you booed your coach because of that timeout. She skipped an easy layup for her team because her coach's words were stuck in her mind.
But she passed up an open layup for her team because she had her coach in the back of her head.
Us of what we actually want to see, as the fans that actually created this mania, this effect. It's us, the fans. It's not just Caitlin, it's us. Without us, there's no CaitlinClark effect. And we resent her, and we're holding on to resent.
You all stayed together when you were booing your coach. I've never seen that during a game before because of the timeout.
Caitlin wanted the whole crowd to boo her. Look, she was walking around. Look. Hey, Caitlin.
Your coach. I've never seen that during a game before because of the timeout.
Around this team the other night, and that's on the coach.
A coach that wasn't on the same page with her. So we were destroying her. Fast forward.
Boston even said, stop trying to make the crowd.
Is a pure menace, dog.
Steph yanked me, and she was like, this is like a learning moment.
That was a big loss, and I put that on the coach. Boston even said, stop trying to get the crowd to boo the coach.
CaitlinClark to be Paige Beckers. It's very clear she wants Caitlin to be Paige. And I'm not saying she doesn't think Caitlin's great, but she very clearly does not like the way Caitlin plays.
Boston like, look, stop trying to make the crowd boo our coach. She's like, nah, man, nah.
You all stayed together when you were booing your
coach. Boo her right now. We already done heard what she had to say about Stephanie White in that interview, right? With the coded words, right? Gave me the key to the office. I heard what she was talking about with Bluter. I heard what she was talking.
A coach who just wasn't on the same page with her. A quick 3 to 4 second clip shows Caitlin's reaction or words toward Coach White's choice. That was a huge loss, and honestly, it felt like the coach didn't even show up.
And I've got a real problem.
Caitlin, please let Caitlin be Caitlin. Let your hair down, coach. Let us have fun. Man, why did you call timeout? Such a troll. She be trolling, man. So unserious. I've never seen.
With the lack of fire around this team the other night, and that's on the coach.
a coach that wasn't on the same page with her. So we were destroying her. Fast forward.
Boss is like, look, stop trying to make the crowd boo our coach. She's like, nah, man, nah. You need to cut it out, man. This was hilarious, though. I was confused myself. I'm like, are we losing this game? Like, what are you calling a timeout for? She called the...
Right after that, Steph pulled me and said, this is a learning moment. Yes, maybe you could have thrown a better pass. Maybe your teammate could have caught it. But was that the right move at that time?
I can't.
Whole bench in such uproar. Booing the crap out of her, dog. That's nuts. She's a menace. She is, man. She's so silly. This reminds me of something from last season. It's
stand Stephanie White as a basketball coach for CaitlinClark. Like, I don't think that Stephanie White is a bad coach. Like, don't get it twisted. She's not a bad coach.
The timeouts when we don't need them. Don't call them when we need them. Come on, Stephanie. What are you doing, Steph? Come on now, man.
At all. I just don't think she's the right coach for CaitlinClark. So let's take a listen to this.
Here's how I see it. I'd rather have Caitlin make 4 bold passes, even if 2 work and 2 don't. Because when they work, they almost always lead to an
funnier this time around, though. I agree with her, even if I have no idea what's happening.
Booing their own coach. Caitlin's a handful, but in the most entertaining way. It's clear she doesn't like Caitlin's style of play.
Because she wants
enjoy that we can, and we want to enjoy it while we can enjoy it, but also respect the game. Congrats, Kelsey.
Caitlin wanted the entire crowd to hear her feelings toward her coach. You all stood together when you booed your coach because of that timeout. She skipped an easy layup for her team because her coach's words were...
I don't care.
Caitlin's a troublemaker in a funny way. I was confused myself. I thought, are we losing? Then why call a timeout here? She calls timeouts when they're not needed and doesn't call them when they are.
Caitlin is a pure menace, dog.
Easy basket.
But I think that's even been something like me and Steph have like always talk about when we go and watch film. And even like that New York game where like I played really, really well. Obviously scored a lot of points. I think I had 9 assists or 10 assists that game.
She was a rebound and assist off of 30.
Coach, let Caitlin be Caitlin. Loosen up. Let this team have fun. Why call that timeout? That was pure trolling. I've never seen an entire bench so fired up.
Oh my goodness. She's a maniac. I love her.
32-point triple-double.
Caitlin wanted the whole crowd to boo the coach. She was walking around basically saying, this coach, right here. We already heard her comments about Stephanie White in that past interview with those...
What Sophie Cunningham is saying happened here. All right? This is wild. DeWanna Bonner played with these players. Now, we got to remember, I called DeWanna Bonner out because even though she did not want to be in Indiana...
Sneaky hints.
Caitlin wanted the whole crowd to boo her. Look, she was walking around. Look. Hey, Caitlin is a pure menace, dog. She is a pure menace. She like, yeah, boo her, man. Boo this.
The other is dribbling too much and forcing bad shots. She's allowed to play through mistakes, but Caitlin gets pulled for plays that aren't even that bad.
That, in my opinion, that shows a major, major lack of character. And that's exactly
talking about. And now she's out here booing this woman. Hey, come on, man. Stephanie, what you doing? I didn't understand this one, man.
Now here she is, making it even more obvious.
Hey.
And yet she's getting benched for learning moments, while another player, Kelsey Mitchell, can do whatever she wants. I've said it before. There are 2 versions of Kelsey.
CaitlinClark was the best player on the floor by a mile.
Justin had to step in and pull her arms down, telling her, stop trying to get the crowd to boo the coach.
This was hilarious, though. Caitlin walking around looking at the crowd like, hey, boo her. Boo this woman, y'all. Don't even hesitate to do it.
Getting whipped for learning moments while you've got a player who goes, meep, run, dribble. And by the way, like, I'm not, everyone's being like, I hate Kelsey Mitchell.
One is amazing, cutting off the ball.
Boo her. And then Lil Boston had to come pull her arms down. Boston like, look, stop trying to make the crowd boo our coach. She's like, nah, man, nah.
You all stood together when you booed your coach. I've never seen anything like that in the middle of a game, all because of a timeout.
But like, if Stephanie White really wants you to be Paige Beckers, Go to Amber and be like, look, I'm clearly not the player this coach wants. Go trade me for Paige. Go trade me for Paige. Go send me to Dallas.
Still, this team tries to enjoy themselves in the middle of tough times.
Just the fun this team is having, how is that going to help you all as you move forward?
Oh, we gotta laugh to keep from crying. Losing Sid was big.
Losing Sid hurt badly. If Stephanie White really wants her to play like Paige Bueckers, then Caitlin should just say, I'm not the kind of player you want. Trade me for Paige.
If there's any passiveness in CaitlinClark, I'm sorry, the Stephanie White wants you to be Paige Bueckers.